You're getting a lot of praise from Michael. Reckon you must be delighted with tonight's victory.
Do you know what I've always said? The better the guy in front of me, the better I'm going to be. At the end of that 12th round, first thing I said to Michael, I've got the utmost respect for him. Do you know what? Didn't give me a minute, kept coming forward. Just as tough as we expected, but again I said in the build up to this that we'd be prepared for that with the sparring wise. But I've always said the better the guy in front of me, the better I'm going to be.
You couldn't have planned the fight better.
Sorry?
You couldn't have planned the fight better than the way it went tonight.
Again, I treat every fight the same. I just go out and I'm doing my job, and that's just the way I always look at it.
Ricky, when you went to bed last night, did you dream the perfect fight that you fought tonight?
I don't really, because I've been doing it for so long now, honestly, see, when I say I treat it as my job, that is the way I see it. And I've always said, when I tell people that I'm not scared to getting beat either, that's how my attitude is. I would fight anybody at all. If you get beat, it's not the end of the world. It's about getting in and you gain it your all, which the two of you has done there. But again, cracking fight, and I hope the fans enjoyed it.
How does it feel? Double world champion, 2 weights?
Honest, I don't feel any different to before I win the first world title. Everybody that knows me, I'm just a quiet guy. Likes to keep myself to myself. Me and Michael, two nice guys, but as I said before the fight, once we stepped in that ring, the two of us did give it our all. At the end of the day, that's what boxing's all about, getting out there and putting on a show.
You said last week, you said you thought you would surprise a few people with the power that you bring up to this weight. You think you did that tonight?
I think I proved a lot of people wrong, especially when you were going on the internet and things people were writing in the papers were saying that Michael was going to walk all over me. The only people that didn't know that was obviously me and my team. We knew that the better the guy in front of me, the better I'm going to be. We know Billy and that are with me every day in the gym. I've got Alec Morrison and Frank Warren who believe in me. Again, I've never let them down, no matter who they're put in front of me. They know they can. I'll always give them all, and that's what it's all about.
And Mick, were you surprised by the power that Ricky possessed?
No, not really. I'm like a lot of the shots they don't really hurt. He did some pretty good body shots.
That left hook to the body was.
He had a good left hook to the body. I was holding my elbow a bit higher. Mainly I wasn't communicating with the corner. So hey, he's done great. He's been a great champion, and he's done fantastic. Let's fight again as soon as possible.
A rematch in Glasgow.
What's your assessment from the corner, Brendan?
Beg your pardon?
What's your assessment of the fight from the corner?
As Michael said earlier, the first round when he come back, he was very tired. So we'll look over a few things and go from there. But how he performed after that, I thought he'd done a great job. Michael give it his all, and he come back into the fight. I thought he did a great job, and for a guy that was very tired from the first round, he'd come on really good. So look, and the main thing, win, lose or draw in this sport, we're sitting here, we're healthy, and that's what it's all about. So look, winners are grinners, but look, we're happy. I'm happy. He's here. He's healthy. He's safe. So that's the main thing.
Ricky, 2 great performances against Matthew and Michael tonight. Is it possible for you to rate one above the other?
Both of them were hard fights. Obviously, Michael, he came and gave it his all. He was in my face constantly. Again, there was times in that fight, obviously my job was, I felt that was the key punch in the fight tonight. It was working well, but there was times obviously when he was coming forward, I had no option but to try and stand in front of him. That's how you can see the state of my jaw. My jaw now, that was for the first round by the way, that's how my jaw swelled out like that. But again, great fight, and that's what it's all about.
Frank, inevitably, the question's always, what's next for Ricky?
Well, I'd like him to have the next fight. I'd like it to be up in Scotland. We'll talk about when.
Alright, I'll go. Okay. I'll fight a lightweight again.
Well, and who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? But it's an option. But we'll talk about that.
I'll even wear a kilt for you.
He needs now to have a rest and a nice bit of a break over Christmas or New Year, as you do up there, and then we'll get back into it.
lot of opportunities for you now, Ricky, moving up to the lightweight division?
Well, I said it was so much more comfortable for me moving up. There was no more boiling down to make the weight. When I say it, I was the last couple of defences I was really struggling. But I think people could see with the size of my frame and that in there, I'm still big for a lightweight as well. So get a wee break and whatever I fight next, so be it.